This a revolving door. You got to understand the fact that this is something that Moneybagg Yo didn't expect. Big Moochie Grape, he just got dropped from PRE. He mad as hell. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that him and Finesse2Tymes clicking up was the best thing ever. If y'all rock with PRE, I want y'all to drop the PREs in the comment section. If y'all rock with Big Moochie Grape, drop the Big Moochie Grapes in the comment section. If y'all rock with Young Dolph, throw them dolphins in the comment section, man. I want y'all to really look at the fact that this whole thing that's going on, man, is really like something that karma, like for the whole fact that they set up Young Dolph. At the end of the day, we already know, we already know at the end of the day that Young Dolph didn't deserve that. But you got it when you in the street, you gotta have it on you, or you gotta have somebody with you that had it on them. Like you gotta understand the fact that a lot of people like slid up on Moneybagg Yo, and Blac Youngsta was the one to feel it. If you really look at the fact that Big Moochie Grape, I really didn't think that he was gonna go in on Yo Gotti like that. Y'all gotta look at the fact that when Yo Gotti fell, Yo Gotti couldn't even get back up. Yo Gotti was too worried about his jewelry and his watch hitting the ground. Y'all gotta look at that. He just got the jewelry and his watch hit the ground. Y'all gotta understand this, man. This is really something that we need to really change. At the end of the day, we know that if you in the street, you gotta realize, you gotta be prepared at any time. You gotta stay with it on you, and you realize you gotta ride in a low-key car, man. You can't be in no car with no fishbowl. You gotta have it tinted up on. Hey, on phone now, y'all really gotta pay attention to it. Young Dolph came from Chicago. Young Dolph wasn't from Memphis. People keep thinking that Young Dolph was from Memphis. No, this is why he was easy to backdoor, because Young Dolph, he was from a whole nother state. This is something that we all need to look at. And the eyewitness is saying that Big Moochie Great, he pulled up in the white car. He had somebody still sitting in the driver's seat of the white car. This how you know it was like they was scared. You got to understand the fact that the jewelry store, they locked the doors quick as hell. Once the jewelry store locked the door, it was over with. Moneybagg Yo couldn't even get out the jewelry store, man. He's Moneybagg Yo sitting right there looking like, man, like why they study pulling up, man. At the end of the day, y'all need to move out the hood. When you get the bag, move out the hood. We all know that Big Moochie Great was jealous of Young Dolph at first, but at the end of the day, he regret everything that happened. You got to understand this, man. Young Dolph location was dropped by somebody that was close to him. Big Moochie Great, he realized he just made a song about Young Dolph, which goes to show he's still like he's showing some sympathy, but at the end of the day, we know all the people that's tied to the whole Young Dolph situation, and we all know for a fact that Young Dolph is the one that put the whole camp on. And if they didn't have ties with the ops, this would have never happened to Young Dolph. And a lot of people is really saying that J Money, Trula Money, like y'all gotta understand this, man. Trula J Money, like he was under the whole CMG. Like Yo Gotti was promoting him, and y'all gotta look at that as like, dang, why was he promoting Trula? And Trula was real live connected to Big Moochie Grape and the whole, you feel me, and his whole little team that he got on the side, man. This is something that we all need to look at and really open our eyes and pay attention to the fact that if we really like take accountability at sometimes, you feel me, for our actions, like certain stuff will escalate and really go off into like basically ending up somebody getting sent up from some. You feel me? Y'all gotta look at the fact that if Young Dolph would have never like went to the place, like he would have never got sent up. At the end of the day, we already know this. Hey, y'all really gotta look at the fact that this is something that the whole everybody, Key Glock, Snoop Bands, y'all got to look at the fact that Kenny Money, he not playing no games. And Kenny Money, he already done, I ain't gonna even say, hey, I ain't gonna even say where he went, but Kenny Money, he already done slid on the ops that he thought that did that to Young Dolph. So this is something that we all really like. A lot of people like thank him for that, because he was the one that slid first, and after he slid, that's when everybody else started to instantly jumping off the porch, basically, because a lot of them was just going straight to the studio and back to the crib. We all know this at the end of the day, and Young Dolph know for a fact that his peoples reached out to Mia J. I want to send my condolences out to her. At the end of the day, we all know for a fact that Young Dolph had a lot of people, like they was in the mix, like a lot of people was in the mix with the ops, and that's a bad combination when you trying to make a profit off of basically everything that you put out there. So when we all really look at the fact that Big Moochie Grape, him getting dropped from PRE, this was a whole turnaround for the whole camp, because Blac Youngsta looked at the fact that if he get dropped from PRE, like it'll be over with. They got the ups on him, but whole time he switched it around. This, like, it's called reverse psychology, you guys. Like real life, he instantly slid on them. Like, y'all can't be going to no type of jewelry stores. Y'all can't be going nowhere in the hood. Y'all got to understand that. That's something that we all know that people seem to forget and slip up to do. They don't have no bulletproof cars. They don't have no bulletproof vests. They only got them in the videos. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that a typical anybody from the street do typical things, man. You gonna ride around in the same neighborhood, knowing that you in tour with everybody. Like, you got ops out there. Like, you in tour with the same people that's around the corner, but you gonna keep riding around in the same neighborhood, and you forget that, like, they on your bumper. They already on your tail, man, from the beginning. Like, you gotta understand that everything that happened with Young Dolph, it led to a whole domino effect, with which caused like a couple people to literally get dropped from the whole PRE camp, because if they stay on the label, it'll be over with, because they're gonna bring down the label. Once the head was gone, the body fell. At the end of the day, we all know that a lot of people wanted to infiltrate the whole PRE, but it was the people inside the PRE who was basically still had ties, still messing with like the females that was still connected to the ops. And you got to understand the fact that Yo Gotti and Moneybagg, them two main people, that Big Moochie Grape, like, you gotta understand they're some kin to each other. Y'all really have to look at this, man. And if you really pay attention to the facts, there's something that we all see continuously happen over and over and over again. So I really wanna like point this out, because this is something that I'm tired of seeing. This a countless act and a countless mistake, man. We all need to really look at this and take heed to this, man. Subscribe to the channel.